Just a rock. Same. The vibes on this album are immaculate. It's very relatable, I must say. Hello friends, and welcome back to part 2 of my TXT The Name Chapter Temptation album reaction. Because of the fact that Hybe does not like when people put an entire album's worth of songs and music videos, etc. into one video, I decided to split it up into 2 parts. So the first video, I reacted to the trailer for the name chapter, as well as the music video for Sugar Rush Ride and Devil by the Window. And now we are on to part 2 of the album, where we have Happy Fools, we have Tinnitus, Wanna Be a Rock, and then we have Farewell Neverland. So if you haven't checked out part 1, definitely go check that out here. I have my drink of the day, my cider with me that is half empty at this point, but I am loving this album so far, and I'm excited to continue here with Happy Fools, which is featuring Coi Leray. So I don't really know much about Coi Leray at all, other than that one song where she's just like, I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. I don't even know what it's called. I've just heard it on TikTok. So with Happy Fools, Happy Fools, again, I don't know why my mind keeps going here, but I think of like someone on drugs who's like a happy fool. It almost feels like a side effect of this world that they're in, where it's almost like you're happy, but you're a fool if you think this is gonna last. So yeah, let's go with this one. I'm very curious to see how Coi Leray fits into it. And I mentioned this in the first part, but all of the videos for this part are going to be lyric videos by Zati Farhani. So let us go. Oh. A little jazzy number. Sorry. Ooh. Happy, happy, happy. Say that I'm stupid. Here's the path of pleasure. Ooh, references to honeybees, like from the video. Lazy Superman. Feel good laziness. Fools. Fools. Oh, okay. Before we get into Coi Leray's part, like, this is an interesting concept for a song. I don't know if I was exactly expecting this, but in a way, it really is tying back to Sugar Rush Ride and Devil by the Window, where it's just like, I am living with my decision to pursue this path of temptation. Because I think, like, bossa nova, is that what that kind of little jazzy rhythm is called? Let's look this up. Tropical night bossa nova. Yeah. It's very like resorty, which goes well with the song. And though there's so much work to do, there's nothing that I'm thinking of. I mean, like, is there a more relatable statement? And Bumgyu's part saying it's happy every day, I'm fully trapped in a sweet moment. It's kind of like the continuation of this sugar high. And leave the worries of tomorrow to me, they won't come back right now. Where you almost like forget yourself in these moments. And I love this lazy Superman line. Like, this really does feel like a vacation song. The taste of feel-good laziness. It's such a sweet thing. And you know, I think it makes me think of like this culture that we live in now, like whether you're in Korea or whether you're in Canada, like myself, hard work is extremely valued. We live in a world where perception is reality. So if people don't perceive you as working hard, then it's like, how can you be successful? But there's value in like taking care of yourself and just being lazy now and again. And there's such a shame around laziness. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but, you know, maybe I'm just saying that being lazy every once and again is fine. Like, people should do it, especially for, like, them. Oh my goodness. Idols are some of the hardest working people on planet Earth. So if they want to be happy fools, just let it, is what I say. But okay, let's get to Coi Leray's part here. That was fun. Kind of a nice breakup in the format. I like that they're saying they won't regret it. Good. You do you, TXT. There's like a very childlike feeling, which I guess makes sense with the Peter Pan theme. Like, this is so carefree, I love it. I feel like it would be great for sitting on the beach. Yeah, I like this. It was kind of like a welcomed palate cleanser from the first two songs and like the intensity, because those first two songs were all about like getting sucked in that like high of giving in to temptation. And this kind of just felt like that moment of enjoyment, of just like letting go and letting yourself enjoy the moment. But I don't know, does this mean that does this mean that we're gonna get set up for the last two songs to be kind of like the come down? Or is this whole album going to be like this, and then it's gonna be like another album in the future that will be almost the come down? I wouldn't be mad at this album, just them living in their enjoyment phase, because like they deserve it. I feel like all the songs that they have, they're just so miserable. So, you know, I'm here for them having just like a happy album, okay? Let them be happy fools. But, all right, let's get to our next song here, which is Tinnitus, Wanna Be a Rock. So, I don't know, if we're talking about tinnitus here, like that is not a pleasant feeling. Are we gonna start this come down now? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna be like a tropical vibe. Kind of Drake-ish. You can't be a rock star. Why not? So is this the Hangover now? Just a rock. Same. So the song very much feels like the consequences of your actions. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? It's very much the come down of I can't be a rock star. Like, I can't live this lifestyle. Where Taehyun saying every day, party like the weekend, like it's met with water, the volume goes higher. But then Subin saying inside the blank noise, feeling so lonely. Like, so this indulgence that they're talking about of this temptation. Like, it's not actually leading to anything. Like, it's not giving them what they want. Like, all they've gotten out of it is ringing in their ears and feeling lonely. But this makes me think of Controlla by Drake. And, you know, in true TXT fashion, if you just take it at face value by the instrumental of this like tropical vibe, it could feel like it's a carefree, laid back song, but the lyrics kind of say otherwise. But let's continue, shall we? Nothing special about you. Lies. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, have you ever related to a lyric more in your life? Wasting every second, I'll just be a rock. Oh my gosh, like tattoo that on my forehead. But you know, I very much do relate, as much as I joke, I do relate to this a lot, where sometimes I feel like it's really, really, really hard to get started on a task and to just like stay focused and not have my attention drawn away by like 10 different things. So it can be really overwhelming when you have a lot on your plate of just wanting to like not do any of it, because it feels like you don't know where to start. So yes, I relate, which is why it made me laugh. The vocals on this song. We're just rolling over. This is like really catchy. Merely a rock. Yeah, I like this instrumental a lot. It's interesting, all the kind of like tropical beachy vibes they've gone with on this album as a representation of like a carefree attitude. But this song is kind of saying like carefree isn't working for me. Like Taehyun saying, want to live a wonderful life, but I'm a bit lazy. And then Yeonjun says, what's the meaning to my existence? Give me an answer. Like that took a turn real quick. But then Subin says, even if I'm a rock, I'm nothing. It seems like a good thing. So it's almost like the finding meaning to their existence is too daunting. So it's like, whatever, I'll just be a rock. I'll just exist. Because almost like the thought of not having meaning to my existence is too much. So I'll just not even address it. Yeah, like the vibes on this album are immaculate, and I really like the themes that they are addressing here. It's very relatable, I must say. But okay, we're at our last song here now, which is Farewell Neverland. So this is like the true come down here. They're fully saying goodbye. Are they ready here to like face adulthood, to face their responsibilities in this song? I want to know, I want to know. So let's go here with our final song, Farewell Neverland. Interesting. Almost like Fleetwood Mackie. And Lonely Boy. It's even in the same key as Lonely Boy. This is No Home. Ooh. Oh, his voice. Those deep, like those low notes. Oh! This is so beautiful. It feels like Lonely Boy elevated. I'll go further down. Ooh. Yeah, this is like putting an end to it all, of like this trip, you know? Especially this line of no matter where I go, this is no home. Even if I feel afraid, I'll go further down. Of I can't stay in this place. I need to face reality. Need to do like a solid this emoji to Neverland. I was so distracted by Subin's voice that I didn't really focus in on the lyrics here, saying the season that feels like it's warm every single day, the boy who doesn't grow up, a kiss from the sun that doesn't sleep, nobody is looking at the stars, like ooh, where it's almost like you can't have day without the night, and a paradise is full of lies, I wanted to turn my face away, of like I don't care if it's paradise, if it's a lie. And there is this like somber feeling of mourning to this song, but at the same time they sound like sure in themselves. So let's continue. Ooh. Subin's vocals on this song are unreal.
It's time. Neverland, my love, 이젠 안녕. And I'm free falling. 별들아 모두 편히 자렴 till I become.
Stars fall into a deep slumber. Like it still feels like they're mourning Neverland, you know? Even though they know it's not somewhere to stay. And there's still a like dreamlike quality to it. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this part that feels so like Fleetwood Mac to me about it. Huh. Okay. So that's a super interesting way to end this album. Like, huh. Wow. I feel like I went on such a journey of getting drawn into this world and then being on the sugar rush ride and riding that wave, and then, you know, the wave dying down and coming back to the surface and almost feeling like you're drowning in it and that you have to escape. When your whole intention the first time around when you entered this world was to escape, and now you feel like you have to escape from the escape, which I feel like is a good lesson for us all of like, you can't run away from your problems. You can't be young forever. You have to face reality, and you can do so with like a good and positive spirit, but not by just burying your head in the sand, or not by pretending that your responsibilities aren't real. So, you know, if I must, TXT, I will listen to your cautionary tale. So kind of like with Thursday's Child, I feel like this album is like greater than the sum of its parts, you know? It's not like, there wasn't one song that stood out to me as being like, oh, this is like the best song on the album. I feel like you have to listen to it from start to finish, which is always how I listen to any song on Thursday's Child. I just listen to the whole album at once. And I kind of feel like that's gonna be the same for me here. Like, of course, there's no skip songs here. And, you know, I just had a blast with this album, but I would love to know if you personally have a favorite song on the album and what you think of Sugar Rush Ride as like a title track compared to other songs from them. Yes, I would just love to know all of your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. So friends, thank you for joining me on what was this Sugar Rush ride of an album reaction. I hope you had fun. I hope you are not feeling the come down effects. Let me know all of your thoughts about this album down in the comments. I would also like to thank my patrons for making this video happen. I do weekly exclusive reactions on my Patreon. I have multiple TXT reactions there, and at the end of February, I'll be uploading a reaction to their live stages from this comeback. I also have the Thursday's Child comeback stage show thing that they did. Patrons also get access to my YouTube schedule and behind the scenes content. And then my $5 patrons get early access to my YouTube videos, the ability to vote on the content of one YouTube video a month, and they get a shout out at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos. So a very special thank you to my $5 patrons who are Azaye Life, Catherine W, Catherine H, CM, Chris Mary R, Desiree, MJN, Aaron M, Hope to Dust, Jazzberry, Jennifer O, JLA, Kirsten, Chris M, Lady Snow 7989, Leah B, Mila B, Nicey64, Richard E, Sophia S, The Fashion Barbie, Tiffers, and Vicos. If you would like to enjoy some exclusive benefits as well as help support my channel, you can visit me at patreon.com/laurenclaire. My patrons help with supporting my lighting situation and improving it in the future. So keep an eye out for the unboxing of Temptation when I receive the random version in the mail from Cocodive. But until then, I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, not giving in to temptation too much, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.